Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, what I'd like to do is to create videos that I would have found useful when I first got out buying silver, gold, jewelry, silverware, the types of things that you can find out at garage sales and thrift shops that are real little treasures. Today's video is probably going to be a fairly quick one. I was at a thrift store earlier. I even made a little short about it while I was in the thrift store. And when I was digging through the clothes bins, I found this right here. And I picked it up and thought, well, that's weird. And then I realized, teaspoons. I just threw it in my cart, kept going, because I thought, you know what? Why don't we open this up on camera? But while I was digging in the bins, and this is a store where you pay by the pound. So I bought some other kids' clothes and some other stuff, and I paid $3.70. But while I was digging around in the other bins, someone picked this up, and she was looking at it. She's like, "What is this?" She opened it up, and I said, "Oh, that's silverware." So she said, "Oh, do you want it?" I'm like, "Oh, yes. Yes, I do want that." It's fairly obvious looking at it that this particular one is probably plate, and this doesn't look like plate. So I was very excited about my teaspoons bag, and am very excited about my teaspoons bag because, frankly, I really want to get into this. I'm not sure what exactly is in here, but I will say I need to temper it a little bit because these are the two pieces that I know about were probably from whoever donated this stuff, and however it ended up into the by the pound clothes bins, I'm not sure. But this piece, if we look at it, flip her over here, we see we have community. So this is just an Ida community plate. An Ida made some sterling, some nice sterling, but when it just says community, you know it's silver plate. So that's a master butter knife silver plate. This guy, however, I've only looked at close enough to see the sterling mark, and it is a nice one. So I know that when we flip this over here, we'll see sterling. I'm not sure who made this, however. Let's see, what do we got? Sterling. I do not recognize that. Looks like a little rectangle, circle, and a diamond. Patented 92, so that would, pretty sure not 1992, pretty sure we're looking at a patent date of 1892. Quite a pretty little piece. It's got all the classic telltale signs of sterling, this sort of black color you see here. I get excited when I see that color. Sometimes it means thick plate, but in this case it does mean sterling. You can see this thing's been in a bag, and it's gotten a little oxidized over the years, but it's still pretty nice. So it was in this bag right here. These things are great if you find them. They actually do a pretty good job. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like we have L.L. Peck. Maybe this was the owner of this. All right. Let's get to the main event. Set this aside, and you can, with me, oh, those rubber bands did not last, see what L.L. Peck's teaspoons were all about. This is adorable. Somebody really cared about this set. Oh, and this bag seems to have done a fairly good job of keeping stuff looking pretty nice for the most part. We'll see what we got here. All right, let's start on this side. Oh, I already know this pattern. That is plate. Rogers. So there's a lot of different Rogers, and it will say sterling if it is sterling, or if it's really old, I think there might be other markings. But generally, if you see Rogers, you know you've got plate. It's a little dirty. What do we got? Oh, wait a minute, that's another pattern. I don't recognize that one. Let's have a look. This is Oneida. Also Rogers. You see the extra right there? Extra means extra plate. So that's also silver plate. Next one, oh, so we already know that it's extra plate because it's the same pattern. Are we gonna find any oh, same pattern. Are we gonna find any sterling in here? Oh, same pattern. So we know, if we were just to double check it. Oh, what a shame. I think I know how this happened. This stuff was actually in a, I don't know if you're familiar, where they take all the clothes and they put them in a big bale. And for some reason, these bags got into those bales. So our nice silver plate got very smashed. Plate. I see something over here that might not be, though. So maybe we got another piece of sterling. Plate, and very, very messed up. That's sad. We're gonna skip this one because I feel like that's our only our best. Yep, last best hope for more sterling. Oh, this guy feels like sterling. So that is a spoon, souvenir spoon for Waukegan, Illinois. And this has the feel of sterling and the look of it. And when I say the feel, I mean it's dainty. It feels light. So we flip her over there. Yep, there we go, sterling. And I should know who this maker is. I forget off the top of my head, though, with that cross and crown, what that maker is. And fortunately, this one got a little messed up at some point, but I don't think that the machine is what smashed it up. So in any case, we've got a fair bit of plate there. So we're gonna go ahead and, oh wait, that's not plate. You go right there. We're gonna set this plate aside. It's a shame about it getting smashed. It's in pretty nice shape overall. And then we'll have a second look at our loot here. Maybe do a little weigh up and see what we got. I also gotta say, I really do like this homemade teaspoons bag. We'll be using that, I think, for some transport here and there. All right, set those aside, and let's have a look-see at how much sterling we got for our $3.70. Now, granted, I spent $3.70, but I also got a bunch of kids' clothes, so, and some other household sundries. But in terms of silver, we got 53 grams of sterling silver. I'm not sure what sterling is at today. Last time I checked, it was like 99 cents a gram for silver. We'll go conservatively, and we're going to do the math here real quick because this is a fairly short video and we have the time, and it's always useful to reinforce this math. So we'll check. We'll say 99 cents per gram. So we've got 54 grams times 0.99 times 0.9. I usually like to use the calculation of 90% silver when I'm weighing this up. So for anyone who's doing like a stacking of silverware, understand there's loss when something like this is refined. And all these pieces aren't necessarily 925, especially some of the older pieces. They might not be spot on that 925. So I usually consider it all coin silver or 90% silver. So we're at about 48 bucks for our little thrift shop day. And more importantly, we had a very exciting moment when this got pulled out at the thrift shop. And I feel like we had a pretty good moment now, although I'm a little sad about all those other pieces getting smashed up and them all being silver plate. Would have been nice if the whole thing was sterling, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. If you enjoyed this video, I hope I earned your subscription. Drop a comment if there's anything that you have questions about or would like more clarification on. And if I earned it, hit that like button. I hope you can use this information to go out and find some treasure of your own. Have a great day.